see you this afternoon. Thank you for rearranging your schedule for Amber and for Bruce. I know they are very grateful that you would make a change in your day, in your weekend, to celebrate this very important day. There's not a wedding that I am involved in that I don't invite the congregation to do what I'm about to ask. You've got a choice here. One, you can evaluate, and that's part of your opportunity, or you can participate. To evaluate would be wondering how in the world Manny had an entire basket of flowers and was able to drop 8 or 10 little petals. How can you do that? It's an amazing feat, and what a great job she did. And you can look around and decide, I would like this, or I would like that, I would do things differently. And that's totally okay, but you would miss out on an amazing opportunity, and the opportunity that you have is to participate with us. And here is what participation would look like. For those of you who are married, you're about to hear some very familiar vows that you made to your spouse, whether it was a month ago, or a year ago, or for some of us 30 or 40 years ago. The tendency, as you know, in any relationship is for commitment to move south. And that means that we move from selflessness to selfishness. And so here's what I want you to do. For those of you who are married, I want you to do a self-evaluation. I want you to think in terms of how well am I keeping up with the commitments that I made to my spouse when I was standing in the same situation that Bruce and Amber are standing in this afternoon. And I want you to think of one area as you listen to these commitments. Think of one area where you can turn it up just a little bit and improve becoming more selfless in your relationship. Again, it is a self-evaluation, so please don't elbow your spouse where they need to turn the heat up. This is self-evaluation. But for those of you who are not married or desire to be married, I hope you'll realize that marriage is not something to be entered into lightly at all. It's a commitment that's based upon seeking God's leadership. Amber and Bruce have both done that, and so I hope you'll give great thought to the commitments that they have made. Our desire certainly is that the two of you get married, and I'll hurry. Okay, I'll hurry up. But our desire that we've actually had conversation, Bruce and Amber have had conversation. Wouldn't it be amazing if not only they get married, but marriages in this room would turn it up to a new level, and that we would see 20, 30, 40 couples or more that would say, I want to improve in this area, and that'd be a home run for all of us to see so many marriages improving just by being here today. Colossians 1 is a great passage. I'm so glad you guys think it's amazing. It says, Christ is the visible image of the invisible God. He existed before anything was created. He's supreme over all creation. For through him, God created everything in the heavenly realms and on earth. He made the things we can see. He even made the things we can't see. He made living things. He made all things, such as thrones and kingdoms and rulers and authorities, even the unseen world. Everything was created through him and by him and for him. He existed before anything else. He holds all creation together. Christ is the head of the church, which is his body. He's the beginning. He's supreme over all who rise from the dead, so that he might come and have first place in everything. I think these verses are amazing verses because as we talk, your desire is that you have a Christ-centric relationship that is based on Christ, that your happiness is based on him, your needs are fulfilled in him, not in each other, but in Christ and Christ alone. And so I think this is an amazing way to start your marriage. Right now, you're surrounded by people who love you. You're surrounded by people who want you to succeed. You couldn't find a better situation than exactly right now. So just for a second, Amber and Bruce, I want you to turn around. I want you to make eye contact with as many people as you can that are here. So turn around. Bruce, turn around. Amber's not done. So make eye contact with people on stage. They are very important to you. Make eye contact with them. And then Amber looked immediately to your left and right. Bruce looked to your right. Your other way. These are the people who stayed with you. These are the ones who have loved you when you weren't very lovable. They stayed with you. And so I asked Amber and Bruce to talk about you and what they appreciate about you. No, this is what Bruce had to say. He said, my parents have influenced me in a great number of ways. We've always been unified. We've never allowed division to exist, and we've been committed to unity. My mom taught me what tenderness was all about. Her tenderness was known by all those who knew her, and I only hope that I've carried that on in my life the way that she treated others. Though she has left this world, my dad has continued to keep the family united. No, here's what it said. You've been my biggest influence when it comes to strength and working hard. My endless and tireless pursuit to take care of my family was modeled by you. I learned to serve others without expecting anything in return, for which I also learned from you. This is what Amber had to say about you, Lord. You taught me how to forgive, and you modeled forgiveness. You offered us a clean slate. You offered us fresh starts. You never held our mistakes against us. You did not bring up past offenses. You taught us the Bible, and you lived that out too. You always took time for us, and we never felt like an interruption. You would stop whatever you were doing and watch the latest and greatest thing we just learned to do. Just a minute was rarely in your vocabulary. And you loved our mom. You played as a family too, and we eat almost all of our meals together. For that, I'm very grateful. So this is what she had to say about you. You always created an amazing atmosphere at home, a homey atmosphere. And you created an environment where we always felt safe, loved, and secure. You always played with and engaged with us in whatever we wanted to do, whether it was at that time playing dolls or school or house. And you also were able to invite me into your world too, ready to teach me how to be an adult and how to serve others. You've had the ability to incorporate me into your day and schedule me in somehow without making me feel like a project. Parents, I'll ask you, will you continue to love, accept Bruce and Amber into your families? Will you? And will you promise to continue to pray for them on a consistent basis? Will you? Then I'll ask, who gives Amber the marriage?